Hello guys, and welcome to my video presentation of video games or computer games platforms and technology for task 4. And today I'm going to show you about my console PlayStation 4 on how to configuring your console's device like a controller as example, and how to install the game and setting of the game before you playing the games. Without further ado, let's get started. This is my PlayStation 4 console right here. As you can see, I'm lighting up all the device and the wires as well. This is the power cable for the PlayStation 4, and it's important to have this cable. Without this, then it enables you to turn up the power, and you have to keep that. And this one is the HDMI cable to connect it to the TV, and this one is a USB charging for your controller. It's important because if your controller is died or out of battery, then don't worry, this one is a safe lifesaver. So I'm going to show you guys how to configure the PlayStation 4. Alright, first thing that I want to show you is behind of the PlayStation 4 console. There's 4 of the ports right here on the back, and there's a HDMI hole right here, there's a LAN here, you can see there's a name on it, and that one I cannot see it because it's so blurry, I'm so sorry. And this one is the power cable, so you have to put right here, just simple, just like that, and I'll connect to the HDMI cable right here. You can see you need to notice the shape right there. It's just simple as that. And now it's time for me to switch on the power of my console right here. Just put the HDMI cable right there. It's already set up for the port, HDMI port, and just put there on the switch. Simple as that. This is a start menu of the PlayStation 4 screen, and I'm going to show you how to create a user account on the PlayStation 4. So just press the start button right there. As you can see the symbol of the PlayStation, just press PS button or home button, and the screen will pop up for you. And there's my account right there, multiple accounts, so sorry about that. First step is to go to the new user right here, and you have two options: play as a guest or create a user account. So I'm gonna use create a user account. As you can see, it says user agreement. Just press accept. Simple as that. Once you accept the user agreement, it will pop up the PlayStation Network, and unfortunately the connection didn't work right now because I'm not using the Wi-Fi connection. I'm just going to skip the PSN account. Then it will replace you as a guest account by just create your avatar and username. You can give your name, a username, anything you want. I'll give a straight to the point on how to configure the internet connection or network settings for your PlayStation 4. Alright, so this is a LAN cable right here. Just put this LAN cable to the port back on the PlayStation 4 console. Just simple as that, just put it back right there. Alright, so as you can see, this is the PlayStation UI or user interface menu, and I'm going to go to the settings to choose the Wi-Fi connection by just going to the network right there, as you can see, and press set up internet connection right there. You have two choices: use Wi-Fi or use a LAN cable. So I'm gonna go to the LAN cable because I'm using a LAN cable. The Wi-Fi is not good, so I'm prefer the LAN cable. And you have two options as well: easy or custom. So the custom is lots of options you want to choose. Either you want a manual or automatic. So I'm going to prefer the easy one, and it will automatic scanning itself. And after that, test the internet connection, and there you go. It's boom, right there. It's faster. if you want to check how much speed it will be to download the games or any else, just go to the test internet connection and see how much the speed of the internet. But it didn't show up right there because I'm starting up a new account. So I'm gonna go switch to my actual account to show you guys the example on how to install or download the games. Okay, so this is my actual account right here. As you can see, it pops up. That means I'm already connected using a LAN cable, and there you go. There's a your friends list. There's an invitation right there, and there's your friends, what your friends playing the games, and many other things that you can have. Also, I have a PlayStation Network account, so that's why it pops up on the screen below right there. And now I'm going to show you how to install the game on the PlayStation 4. There's two types of games on the PlayStation 4: digital games and physical games. So there's a difference between physical and digital games is that if I press this game without a disc, the game will not allow it, and it needs to be insert your disc to the PlayStation 4 and allows you to play the game, and you must need to do that. And digital game, you don't need to use a physical game. It just right there, just straight to the point. You don't need to use it anything like physical game did. So the game allows you to play online or offline games, anything you want. So the digital game allowed you to play straight to the point with no needs of restriction. So that's a good thing about the digital games. Now let's go to the physical game that I want to show you guys. There's the two games I want to show you. I have FIFA 18 and Call of Duty Ghosts, but this one I don't have on the PlayStation 4, so I'm going to insert this game and has example on how to install the game on the PlayStation 4 with physical copy. Alright, as you can see, the disc right there on the right corner, it pops up right there. That means I already insert the disc on the PlayStation 4, and it pops up right there. And there's a notification. It says update requires or something like that. Is that what you call? And it prepare for you, and you have the update version to the latest version of the game. So you don't need to worry about the games itself because it's old version. You can play anytime you want while you update the game. So just start application without updating, straight to the point. But like I said, you don't need to worry about the update because it will keeps going while you're playing the game. And I know this is an old version of the game, and don't need to worry about it because it keeps going right there. So you have no issues. The update will stop itself or something like that. Just keep playing while the update will be fully complete. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to install or download the digital game through PlayStation Store or online store for the games that you wanted to download. And as you can see, there's lots of big games with much like the same price as the physical games, and it enables you to buy and download the game digitally with no needs of physical games. There's a free to play games on online store, and I'm going to check if there's lots of free games. And yes, it is a free games as well. I think this one is a good one, so I'm going to prefer to download this game because it's on just 6 GB download. And once you press the download right there, and it will notify you. You just need to wait the game because the game will not allow you to play it's still processing of the files inside of the game, and you need to wait first until it's fully finished. And when you try to press the application or the games and it didn't show up the start without updating, It's because this game is an online game, or offline it's always like that, and it needs to be full the download. Alright, now it's time for me to show you the game, how to setting up your buttons layout, the audios, and also the video inside of the games as well. So I'm going to show you the settings of the game to configure how it works, and I'm going to show you the audio right here. You can lower down the volume as long as you want, just changing the music, the master volume, and lots of things that you want to change. And this one is a video settings. You can change a brightness by your own choice. You want it bright, very bright, or a low brightness, so you can choose anything to find a accurate for you, to feel comfortable to see the enemies or the players on the screen. And this one is a field of view, or FOV, to adjust the view of your screen to see your surrounding very widely or short. It depends on your eyesight. And the last one is controller, and there's lots of things you want to adjust, like aim buttons, move constant speed, the ADS, the sensitivity movements, and this and that. As long as you feel comfortable to play, like for example, you need to change the speed of the aim or the movement speed to make a flexible, quicker, and comfortable to play on your controller. And next up is the controller layouts. As you can see, it set up all the lines of your controller buttons, and I choose the default buttons because it feels comfortable. And it's to stay classic and without any complexity. I feel comfortable to use the default buttons. And there's a setup right there, a few any setups, and it will change your buttons layout. There's a bumper, jumper, ninja, and it depends on your playstyle, and it helps you to which one of the buttons layout you want to place. Or you can choose customized buttons to choose which buttons you want to put. Either you want to put the jump button to L3 or R3, or jump button to your D-pad, and this and that, and anything you want, anything buttons you want to make you feel more comfortable to play the games. So I'm going back to the default buttons because I don't want to choose any kinds of layout buttons. I'm just gonna keep it default, just keep it classic. After you've done all of the settings you want to change, it's time to play the game. One more thing that I forgot to show you guys is when your controller is out of battery, just use the USB charging cable right here. Just put it there, and just put the USB cable to the port on the controller device right here. Just put it there, and it will glow up to orange color. That means it's charging. Once the controller is full of battery, that means there is no orange lights right there. And you can play this device while it's charged, but you need to be careful because I'm afraid it will be overheat inside of the controller itself for quite a long time. So I have to be careful with that and prefer use the second controller device. And also, there's a feature of this device as well. By just pressing a home button or PS button and go to the sound device settings right there, and you got volume control, which means there's a speakers that already been put it on your device to lower down or turn up the volumes. And there's a headset settings, but it didn't show up right there because I don't use the headset. And you get a light bar settings right there. As you can see, I'll give you an example right there. I'll show you the lights, and there's a differences between the medium, brightness, and dim. dim is the lowest light bar that I ever choose. The medium one is a little bit bright, and the brightness one, which is the highest brightness, and it grows glowing, so like brightness is high brightness. So I much prefer the dim one because it saves my battery. If you choose the standard or medium brightness, and it will reduce your batteries very fast, and I would prefer the dim one. So it keeps saving more batteries and long gameplays without out of battery. You can set the time controller turn off by itself by just setting the time 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, and when you don't play the games you don't need to worry about it because the controller it turn off itself. And there you have it. You can turn off your device and then boom, there you go. The controller will turn off the lights itself, and then I just turn off the power just pressing PlayStation button or home button. This is the example that I want to show you guys. Once I turn off the power, no lights right there, and then I turn up again, it's right there. Very nice. That's all for me to show you guys how to configure your platform, your device, and also how to install or download the games. And I hope you guys may have the best of luck of your presentation. And thank you guys for watching my presentation, and I appreciate your support. And that's all for me for now. Thank you so much and have a great day.